Charity fraud awareness is so important because it is probably the single most important step in fraud prevention. The more that people in your charity are aware that fraud exists, where it might appear and what it might look like, and most importantly, what they can do to help spot it and report it, the better armed your charity will be to stop fraudsters from taking valuable resources away from those that need it the most. The key takeaway from my case study session is how brave the Football Foundation were for sitting in front of a group of their peers and sharing their story. It is so important for charities to share their stories so that lessons learned through challenging experiences such as a fraud can be passed on to others. They were open and honest and really showed the wide-ranging impacts that they experienced, both in terms of the impact on their organisation and their employees, but on them personally, and particularly when they were face-to-face with a fraudster and their families in court. Their lived experience will help other charities enormously by lifting the veil and allowing a closer look at real-life experience of fraud. My key takeaway is the level of fraud experienced by the respondents to our survey, both in terms of actual fraud experience, which was 43% of respondents, and those that experienced losses, which was 92% of those that experienced fraud. Our survey is a small in-depth snapshot of the sector, and if we extrapolate these results to the wider sector, that is thousands of charities that are affected by fraud and potentially hundreds of millions of losses, which demonstrates the true impact of fraud on the sector.